Summer 2008, Core 1, Question 8. Part 1, we're asked to show that x minus 1 is a factor. So I'm going to set x minus 1 equal to 0, and that gives me x equal to 1. And then I'm going to substitute 1 into the equation. So 1 cubed plus 1 squared minus 2, so that's 2 take away 2 is 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor by the factor theorem. I'm going to then factorise the equation by equating coefficients. You can look at the mark scheme and see the solution using algebraic long division. If I want x cubed and I have x, then I have to multiply by x squared. If I want minus 2 and I have minus 1, then I must multiply by plus 2. That leaves me the term in the middle, ax. I want to end up with 1x squared, so I already have minus 1x squared and I need plus ax squared, and that tells me that a must be 2, which gives me that f of x equals x minus 1 upon x squared plus 2x plus 2, and that quadratic does not factorise. We're asked to solve the equation, so that's when f of x equals 0, x minus 1 equals 0, x equals 1. I also need x squared plus 2x plus 2 equal to 0. There's a number of ways to solve this. You can use the quadratic formula. It doesn't factorise, or you can complete the square. I'm going to complete the square. So x plus 1 all squared minus 1 plus 2 has to equal 0. X plus 1 all squared plus 1 equals 0. X plus 1 all squared equals minus 1, so we have no solution. So f of x equals 0 only when x equals 1. Now I need to find the turning points, and at the turning points the differential is equal to 0. So that is when 3x squared plus 2x equals 0. Factorising, that's 3x plus 2 upon x equal to 0. So x equals 0, or x equals minus 2 over 3. If x is equal to 0, then y would be equal to minus 2. And if x is equal to minus 2/3, then y is negative 50 over 27. We now need to determine the nature of the turning points. To be able to do that, we need f double dash of x, which is 6x plus 2. When x equals 0, second differential will be 2, greater than 0, so that will be a minimum. And when x equals minus 2/3, that will be 6 times minus 2/3 plus 2, minus 4 plus 2, which is minus 2, which is less than 0. So that is our maximum. Gathering together all the information from the previous pages, I always start a curve sketch by drawing the shape of the curve and adding on the coordinates. Our minimum is at 0, minus 2, our maximum at minus 2/3, negative 50 over 27. So the first thing that tells me is my x-axis is above my turning points. I know it crosses the x-axis at 1, so I can mark this on at 1. And I can draw on my y-axis because my minimum is at 0, minus 2, so the axis must go through that. So I have y, and that is the sketch of my curve.